Alright guys, we're back on the old railroad bed here. I actually found a porta potty in a local little soccer field there, and there was actually a bottle of water sealed up, not open. Someone left there 2 bottles of water. I drank that, ate my crackers, got some protein because of peanut butter in the crackers, and the porta potty was unbelievably clean. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't stinky. I just emptied it, and it had running, a pump that pumped water for your hands to wash. So I cleaned up a little bit. Cool. That's awesome, man. I had the best luck. See that over there? There's another, what used to be a railroad. I think there used to be a bridge here too, but this was the main railroad line at one point. And I'm assuming before the water was here, there was a station over here. I saw it on the other side of the road, but I don't remember where it is. I think it's over here somewhere, but it's halfway submerged. A lot of this waterway and water wasn't here back in the day where the railroad was operational. I just realized I'm getting my feet a little bit wet. Oh man, that's gonna feel soggy going back. Oh well. I'm gonna go over here where there's less grass. Yeah, that's better. Gotta watch out up here because there's a lot of mud. I'm about to go and ow, it sticks. It's a little shorter grass here, so it's not as wet. I'd rather go over here and sink over there. First can go in the mud. I can deal with wet feet for the time being. I really did not know it was going to rain like that. It downpoured while I was in the porta potty. As I mentioned, the porta potty was something I took cover in, clean. There was 2 bottles of water in there, someone left, and it's not open. I had a chance to eat my crackers and drink the water, and that kind of saved my sugar level. To be very honestly, I'm glad I went in there and took cover. I did. I checked my sugar level beforehand, and it was pretty low. Gotta be careful out here. Normally I would bring some snacks, which I did, but I didn't intend on getting stuck. Still raining slightly, but it should be alright in the back. Once we get across to the old road, we're gonna go to the connection to the old railroad that Pan Am uses. They don't use it today or this weekend, but yeah, head back to Waterbury that way. It's better than going on the road, that's for sure. Risk getting hit. I also got to check for ticks when I get up here. Oh, it doesn't look like healthy mud. Looks like I get stuck in there. I wish I had an e-bike, dude. That was so much easier. Ah, what the hell? Whoa, for a minute there I thought it was a snake, but it was just a wire wrapped around my leg. Oh, I was flipping out for a minute there. I literally thought it was a little snake wrapped around my leg. I almost said neck. I don't know what that was. It was a clear wire of some sort. Almost felt like fishing line, but just wrapped around me, coiled. It must have been like stiff and just wrapped around by accident. I don't know. I had a good reaction, that's for sure. I got it away from my leg. Alright, let's just head back. If it was a snake, I'd be in deep crap. A lot of snakes are venomous around here. I don't feel like dealing with that. Well, luckily it wasn't a snake. That's cool. Imagine living out here in old Greystone Falls factory and a lot of history here. I can just imagine living here. I'd probably like it. Probably nice and quiet without people here. You can still hear the thunder, but not any rain anymore. The waterfall is over there. Let's go check that out before we're heading out. See the railroad up there. So this is a road. That was an old road. That was probably connected to Waterville. Old bridge too that's abandoned. Actually, we're not going to go to the waterfall over there. We don't have too much time. Plus, I just want to head back. The waterfall is down that way. It's beautiful. But it is slippery too, so if I go near the edge, I might fall. There's extremely slippery moss over there. So yeah, I probably best I don't go there and get in trouble slipping and falling, and it's a long way down. I don't know my battery look. Well, my battery's 79%, believe it or not. Just gotta use it to the advantage. So I'll get back. On the railroad, we're gonna turn off a little bit as we get back down here. Yeah, I take long journeys, guys. But well worth it. I stay away from people that's chaotic and insults people, yell out their windows and driving by for no apparent reason in Waterbury. It happens a lot. I also stay away from judgment being out here. It's really amazing. And I like the peace and quiet. The thrill of an adventure too. That's what I live for as well. There's a track. Once we get up here, maybe I'll film a little more, but there's a railroad track. My favorite view. Favorite thing to see. Familiar too. This railroad track isn't active on weekends, so we're good to walk in the middle of it if need be. Hear the wires? They're kind of like, wow, look at that view. That's almost apocalyptic. The wires are making static buzzing sounds. That's how powerful the things are. Hear that? It's almost like static on the TV, only that's a lot of electricity. I bet you if you ever touch that, which I don't recommend at all, ever, you probably turn the power. Okay. This is kind of unstable, but I'm going to turn this off till we get back. I'll film. For a moment there, I thought there was deer over there. I usually go up there and walk and go to the next town over. And right here, I go up there, but I go further. There's another set of wires I follow up. I haven't been in that neighborhood before, up the top of the tippy top. But it's fun going on the trail, going up. A lot of cool stuff you can find too. People leave behind and trip on the side of the road. Down there is the old road alignment, which you probably can't see now, but the pavement's in the woods that we were just on. And some of it continues over here, or used to, where the ATVs and dirt bikes use it. A lot of history, historic roads. Oh no, I have a Charlie horse. Oh no. Oh, I gotta sit down somewhere. Alright guys, I gotta turn this off. I have a major Charlie horse developing. I'll film when I get a chance.